Hey guys, welcome to the Real DV Watchers. Today is Saturday, it's October 31st, therefore it is Halloween today. So rather than doing a normal review, I figured I would recommend you some movies, that's my dog, from the past few months that I've seen that would be great to watch tonight for Halloween. So I'm going to try and get this video up a bit earlier than I normally do, so that you've got time to go out and rent, buy, whatever, these films that I've watched, like I said, over the past few months that I think would be great to watch for Halloween. So I'm not going to include things like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Dawn of the Dead, you know, classics like that. I'm talking about more recent movies that I've seen. Now, the one that I've seen the most recent, and one that I expect a lot of you have seen, which I would highly recommend for Halloween if you haven't, is Drag Me to Hell. Just an amazing movie, a return to form for Sam Raimi. Obviously, he's gone back to do horror. He originally did Evil Dead 2, and recently he's done the Spider-Man movies, but this is the best movie he's made since the Evil Dead movies, because it is amazing. It's such an incredible film to watch for Halloween because it's just perfect. It's fun, it's funny, it's got the scare factor, you know, I jumped so many times in this movie. It's not necessarily a scary film, it'll just make you jump, it'll make you laugh, it'll make you cringe. It's just, go out and watch this movie. It is superb. And definitely one that you could check out for Halloween. I'm not going to go too much into this one because I expect a lot of people have seen it. The next one I'd recommend that I watched recently is The Children, a great British horror movie, basically about a family that goes away on holiday, and something happens to the children which basically involves them killing the parents, and the parents have to fight back. And it's one of the more disturbing films that I've seen, mainly just because the parents are forced to basically defend themselves from their children. It is very brutal and gory, and there's a lot of things that you wouldn't expect it to do. You know, that's what you're going to see, because the kids are so freaky, they're so creepy. It is a really freaky movie, and definitely left me a bit kind of weirded out afterwards. It's not necessarily scary, it's just got this really weird, disturbing feel to it, just because of the ideas. You know, these parents basically have to fight back against their kids to defend themselves, and it is quite creepy, like I've said many times. But The Children, great British movie. Next one, not necessarily a great movie, but maybe one to watch over Halloween with friends, is that's a really bad cover, let me show you it that way. My Bloody Valentine 3D. This is the remake, obviously, of the original movie. The reason I'm recommending this one isn't because it's good, because it's not amazing, it's not bad, but it is in 3D, and therefore it's a great one to watch with friends at Halloween, you know, with like your popcorn and stuff, just with the 3D glasses. You know, it's great to watch for that reason alone, because it does look pretty good in 3D. It's not necessarily the worst movie ever, but it's a good one to watch with friends this Halloween. So My Lady Valentine, not bad. Then we have Quarantine, which is a pretty scary movie. Now, it's a remake, a US remake of a Spanish film called Wreck, which I'd recommend more so than Quarantine. You know, if you can't be dealing with subtitles and stuff, fair enough, go with Quarantine. If you can and would like to watch a more, in my opinion, better, creepier, scarier film, then go with Wreck, which is basically a kind of Blair Witch. I guess recently it would be like Paranormal Activity, you know, the shot on camera kind of style, basically where you follow a TV reporter who gets basically thrown into a situation involving zombies and stuff. It's just a really great movie that is genuinely scary. I think it's a good film. Then another foreign movie. This is actually a Norwegian film. It's Dead Snow, or Dod. Is it Dod Snow or something? I don't know the German title, but it's a Norwegian title. Sorry. Eins, zwei, die is the tagline. Really great movie about Nazi zombies. It is good, it's very funny. It has a lot of throwbacks to other horror movies, particularly Evil Dead. It's a really great, brilliant horror comedy film. It's not scary at all, really. It's just fun. Yeah, again, if you don't mind subtitles, then check this one out because it's really good. Basically about a group of people who go off on holiday into the snowy hills, and end up I can't remember, it's something to do with Nazi gold, and basically all these zombies come up and attack them. It's a good movie. Again, I'd recommend watching this one. Now, if you're not into horror films and you perhaps want to watch something with a kind of horror-y, thrillery type feel, but you don't like normal traditional horror films, you might want to check out Mr. Brooks, starring Kevin Costner, Demi Moore, Dane Cook, and William Hurt. Really great movie if you're a fan of film, TV series like Dexter, and you want to go more perhaps that way for your Halloween movie. If you're watching a movie this Halloween, I'd recommend this. It's a great serial killer movie where it follows the serial killer rather than the people trying to stop him, and you kind of learn why he does what he does. And yeah, another really great movie that I'd recommend. So those are some films that perhaps you might want to check out this Halloween. So those are some of the movies I watched recently that I'd recommend watching for Halloween. Obviously there are many more horror films out there that you might want to check out, but these are just some that I'd watched that were still fresh in my mind, and I thought that perhaps, you know, some of them you wouldn't necessarily think of to watch this Halloween, because they do get overshadowed by some of the classics and stuff, some of these newer ones, so you might want to check them out. If you don't, you know, let me know what you're going to watch this Halloween. Put a comment or something down below what you plan to do over Halloween night. I was also planning on watching The Exorcist, which I've not watched in a long time, so I figured I might give that a go. So that's what I plan on doing. Leave comments on what you're going to do. If you're going to watch any of these movies, please leave them a comment, and I will catch you guys next week.